Hello children, today we will do class 3 social studies mass communication. It is chapter 10. In our previous classes we have done chapter 10 mass communication, isn't it? And we had finished our chapter. I hope you all have all understood the chapter well. Have you all gone through the chapter? Read through the chapter? And you all have gone through all the hard spellings, all the tough spellings? Then we can proceed with our question answers. Okay, at the back of the chapter we have few question and answers and fill in the blanks. I hope you all will all be able to follow what I am going to discuss today. Okay, I hope you have all gone through the chapter very well. If not, so let us quickly recapitulate what we have done in our previous class, isn't it? We have to know our chapters well, isn't it? If we have to do all the question and answers, we have to know our chapters at the tip of our fingers. So let us recapitulate what we have done in this chapter. We had discussed about communication. What is communication? Communication is sharing information or providing entertainment by speaking, writing or other methods. Okay, and we have done that there are many ways of communicating. That is we can do it by talking, by moving our hands, by writing letters, etc. And the means which are used to communicate to person or masses are called means of communication. Right. Next, we had done personal communication. Now, what is personal communication? People communicate in many ways, including talking, writing, using telephone and by sending a telegraph. This type of communication is called personal communication. Or we can say simply that exchange of information between people by the means of talking, then writing letters, using telephone or by sending a telegram or telegraph. These are all called personal communication. Got it? Now without personal communication, anything was impossible. We couldn't convey our messages to our parents, our teachers. They also would not have understood, they also would not have conveyed their messages, their feelings to us, isn't it? So communication is really very, very important. Okay. Now we had talked about letters and telephones as means of personal communication, isn't it? In letters we have studied that letter is are the most popular means of personal communication. And to whom we write letters? We write letters to friends, relatives, and we not only send them letters but we also receive letters from them. Okay, and we have studied that there are three types of letters: postcard, inland letters and stamped letters. And all over the country we can find post offices. Okay, because all part of the country, all the part of the country of India, all the cities have post offices and post boxes. Okay, and we can send letters to any part of India or also overseas. That means beyond India even we can send letters. Okay. Now after writing a letter, we post it to we go to the post office and we drop it in letter boxes, isn't it? And it takes 2 to 3 days to reach the address. And if we have any urgent letters, then we can send it through courier, mails or speed post. Then we discussed about telephone, which is another means of personal communication. Here what happens, what we are doing, we can actually convey a message and we can also hear the voice of the person to whom we are talking, to whom we are communicating. And telephone has become one of the most essential part of an individual nowadays, isn't it? We can give or receive messages over the telephones. Next we had discussed about mass communication. What is mass communication? It is another type of communication that happens when messages are sent to a large audience, a group of people, a huge lot of people, isn't it? When we are like when we are giving a speech or when we are addressing to a crowd, these are all mass communication. Okay, it is not necessary that we will stand in front of a crowd and we will give lectures or we can give speech. That is only mass communication. Mass communication is when a piece of information is sent to huge number of people in some process that is known as mass communication. It might be books, it might be newspapers, it might be radio, it might be television, it might be radio. I have told radio. These are all example means of mass communication. Okay, books are one of the oldest methods of mass communication. Television is the newest one. Radio, newspapers, these are all means of mass communication. And what happens if there is any news of election results and earthquake, volcanic eruption, flood, and where they are having flood, all we come to know within few seconds, within few minutes, just because of mass communication which happens through television, through radio, through newspapers, isn't it? We have talked about television, which has become one of the most popular means of communication nowadays, isn't it? We not only see the picture, but we can also hear it at the same time, isn't it? That means audio as well as video. We can see as well as we can hear, and it has become very popular among all the age group. All the age group people watch television, isn't it? At your home also, no? Your father watch, your mother watches, you watch, and as well as your grandparents. If you all have any grandparents, then they also watch television, isn't it? Then we come to magazines and newspapers. They are also important means of communication. Many house have take newspapers every day, isn't it? And it really brings news from all over the country and even beyond our country, even from foreign states, even from foreign countries, we can hear news from them, isn't it? That is through newspaper, through television, also magazines. Next we had discussed about satellites, which had made communication very fast, isn't it? The live telecast of some important events or weather forecast, these are all broadcasted through the satellites. They send pictures to us and then we come to know from beforehand what is going to happen, and that has made communication really very fast. Okay, computers also have changed the way of people work, isn't it? A computer can handle many tasks at one time. They can store lots of things at one time, isn't it? And so computer has also become a great necessity of us, and it helps us to make our work easier and faster, isn't it? And lastly, we had discussed about communication during ancient times. How people at those times, they did not have electricity, they did not have post office, they did not have telephones. What they did, how they conveyed the messages to people who are living far to them. So at ancient times, the chief means of long distance communication was through letters. Business and wealthy individuals, they hired professional messengers. I told you all, no, they hired people who were professional messengers. No other work they did, they were only messengers. Okay, and they used to carry letters on foot. Either they had to run through the town to deliver the message, or on horseback, or by ship. And military leaders also used homing pigeons to carry messages. Okay, I hope you all have now got now know your chapter thoroughly, isn't it? As I have brushed up your memory, I hope you all have recollected what we had studied in our previous class. Now let me tell you two things, that new words and points to remember are given on page number 62. See if you can see. new words and points to remember. These two things also you have to go through very carefully, because many of the answers you will get in these also. Okay. Now first we will do fill in the blanks, which is on page 63. Okay. Fill in the blanks on page 63. Number 1. You all can take out your books and you all can take pencil in your hand, and as I tell you all the answer, you all can write. Okay, it is very easy. I know you all can do it by yourselves, but still I am helping you all, isn't it? So, have you all opened to page number 63 of your SST book? We are starting with fill in the blanks. Number 1. Letters are the most popular means of dash communication. Letters are the most popular means of dash communication. What will be the answer? Personal. P-E-R-S-O-N-A-L. So, letters are the most popular means of personal communication. Have you all got it? Now we will move to number 2. Sending and receiving messages is called dash. Number 2. Sending and receiving messages is called dash. So, sending and receiving messages is called what? Communication. Have you all got it? Next we will go to number 3. There are dash offices all over the country. There are dash offices all over the country. So what will be the answer? Post. Okay, there are post offices all over the country. Now number 4. Satellites have made dash faster. Satellites have made dash faster. What will be the answer? Satellites have made communication faster. Got it? So answer will be communication. Now we will move to question and answers. Okay. Now we will go on to our question and answers. Now see, I have written the questions for you all. We will read the first question. Number 1. What do you mean by communication? Question number 1. What do you mean by communication? Children, in new words you have one answer. In points of to remember you have another answer. Okay. In points to remember you will have sending and receiving messages is termed as communication. So you can write this answer to the question number 1. What do you mean by communication? Sending and receiving messages is termed as communication, because this is simpler, isn't it? If you all want, you all can also write this answer. Sharing information or providing entertainment is called communication. Either of the two answers is correct. Both the answers are correct. If you write either of the two answers, I will give you marks. Okay, if this question comes. Okay, so you can write any of these answers. You can either write sending and receiving messages is termed as communication, or you can write sharing information or providing entertainment is called communication. Okay. Now we will move to question number 2. Name any two ways of communication. Name any two ways of communication. Now there are many ways of communication, children, isn't it? We communicate in many ways, such as talking, by moving our hands, by writing letters, etc. So any two ways you can write. So any two ways of communication are talking and by writing letters. Okay, you have to learn to write in full sentence. Okay, even if when we are giving your questions during your exams, during your assessments, you will have to write the answer in full sentences. Okay, you have to get into that habit of writing in full sentences. So when when this question is coming, when this question is here, name any two ways of communication, you will write the two ways of communication are talking and by writing letters. Okay, got it? Now can we move to question number 3? What is the question in number 3? What does personal communication mean? I repeat, what does personal communication mean? So you can refer to your book and you can open to page 59 and you can see this part where it is written over here. See, people communicate in many ways, including talking, writing, using telephones and by sending a telegram. This type of communication is called personal communication. Okay, from page 59 under personal communication till personal communication you can write the answer. People communicate in many ways, including talking, writing, using telephones, telephone and by sending a telegram. This type of communication is called personal communication. Have you all got it? Have you all understood? Now we will move to question number 4. Here is question number 4. What are means of personal communication? What are means of personal communication? There are many means of personal communication. Okay. If you go to page number 62 where points to remember is given. See, over here you can see letters, telephone, telegraph and couriers are personal communication. Okay, so the question is what are means of personal communication? So you will write the means of personal communications are letters, telephone, telegraph and couriers. Okay, this from page 62 you all have got this answer. What are the means of personal communication? The means of personal communication are letters, telephone, telegraph and couriers. Got it? Now next we move to question number 5. What does mass communication mean? What does mass communication mean? Now this answer you will get from page number 60. If you can open your book to page number 60, you will see under mass communication page number 60. Okay, under mass communication you can see from this page you can write the answer. What is mass communication? You can write a type of communication that happens when messages are sent to a large audience. This type of communication is called mass communication. Okay, so I repeat, listen very carefully and you have to write down all these answers. Okay, so what does mass communication mean? A type of communication that happens when messages are sent to a large audience. This type of communication is called mass communication. Have you all got the answer? Okay, you all can also give 2-3 examples. You all can give example books, newspaper, television, etc. Okay. If you all see children, if you all give examples, now it will make your answer complete. Okay, and if you learn also, then you can get your answers very clearly. You can understand very clearly. Okay, if you give examples even. Okay, now we will move to question number 6. Yes, see, what is question number 6? What are means of mass communication? I repeat, what are means of mass communication? So, mass communication, there are also lots of means of mass communication. Again, if you open page number 62, points to remember. You can see the answer is very clearly given. Television, radio, newspaper, magazines and books are the mass communication. So you can write what are the means of mass communication. So you can write the means of mass communication are television, radio, newspapers, magazines and books. Okay? Or you can write television, radio, newspaper, magazines and books are means of communication, mass communication. Okay? Means what? Through which we can have mass communication. Okay? Those are the means of communication, which are, again I repeat, television, radio, newspapers, magazines and books are means of mass communication. Okay? Or you can write the means of mass communication are television, radio, newspapers, magazines and books. Got it? Now we move to question number 7. What were the means of communication during ancient times? Okay. So question number 7, I repeat. What were the means of communication during ancient times? See, the answer is very big, children. Okay, a little big, but you have to write, because you have to write all. If you open to page number 62, you can see this part. Communication during ancient times. Okay, this part you have to write. Let me read it out to you. You all just follow the book. The question is, what were the means of communication during ancient times? You will write, during ancient times, the chief means of long distance communication was through letters. Business and wealthy individuals hired professional messengers who carried letters on foot, on horseback or by ship. Military leaders also used homing pigeons to carry messages. These all 3 points you have to write, because what were the means of communication during ancient times? What were? Okay, so you just cannot write that the chief means of long distance communication were through letters. You have to write the full paragraph. During ancient times, the chief means of long distance communication was through letters. Now, next you have to write, business and wealthy individuals hired professional messengers who carried letters on foot, on horseback or by ship. Military leaders also used homing pigeons to carry messages. Okay, this whole paragraph you have to write. This is a big question. Okay, big question answer. I all have everything is clear to you all children till here, because we are moving to the last question of the chapter, question number 8. Okay, so let me read out the question number 8 to you. What is the greatest benefit from satellites? Question 8. What is the greatest benefit from satellite? So satellite has benefited us a lot, isn't it? So what you will write? You will open to page number 61 and you will write from here. See, satellites, this part you have to write from here. Satellites, from here you have to write. I am just reading, you just mark till where you have to write. Okay. Satellites have made communication faster. The live telecast of important events and weather forecast are broadcast with the help of satellites. So what you can write? What is the greatest benefit from satellite? So you can write, the greatest benefit from satellites are, satellites have made communication faster. The live telecast of important events and weather forecasts are broadcast with the help of satellites. So all of you all have understood what you have to write in this answer. So you all have understood what you all have to write. You all have to write, the greatest benefit from satellites are, satellites have made communication faster. The live telecast of important events and weather forecasts are broadcast satellites. Understood? Have you all understood what you have to write? All the answers are clear to you all now? Okay? Now, I hope you all have understood the chapter very well. You all have to go through the chapter thoroughly, children. You have to read go through each and every line so that you all can understand the chapter very well. Okay? All the fill in the blank is clear to you all. The question also we have discussed. There are 8 questions and each of the questions I have discussed with you all. I have repeatedly told you all to learn the new words and points to remember, isn't it? So, you all will all do the same, isn't it? You all will learn new words and you will learn points to remember because those are very important. Not only for your answers but also for your knowledge, isn't it? So, go through the chapters very well, children. Okay. If any question comes, okay, you'll have to write it in full sentence. When we are asking you all to write in full sentence, you'll have to write the answers in full sentence. As well as when you are writing the answers, you'll have to keep in mind the spellings. Now also, after I have discussed this question and answers, now you all will open your copies and you all will write down all the question answers and fill in the blanks in your copies. So while writing down, just take care of all the spellings. Okay. Likewise, when you are writing, you at the same time learn all the hard spellings. It will be very easy for you all during your assessment period. Okay. So now you all can take out your copies and you all can write all the question and answers and fill in the blanks. I hope you all have understood the chapter very thoroughly because we have again recapitulated our chapter today, isn't it? And we have gone through all the main points, all the important points of a chapter, and then we have discussed the question and answers. If you all have not understood the question and answer, you all can again go back to this video and you can see the questions answers that I have discussed with you all. Okay, with that you all can whatever discussions we have done today, with that you all can again frame your answers. I am not telling whatever answers I am giving you all, you have to stick to the same. You all can also write it in your own words, but the matter should be clear. Okay, the matter should be going with the books. Okay, with the book, whatever information is given in your book, it should be same, isn't it? So I hope you all have all understood the chapter very well. So go through the chapters again and again. I am telling you, this chapter is very important, isn't it? And it is very important, and it is you all can go through the chapter and you all can do the question and answers in your copies. Okay, you all will all do the question and answers and fill in the blanks in the copy. And for homework, you all can draw even pictures. You all can draw pictures of communication. Okay, you all can draw pictures of 2 pictures of personal communication, 2 pictures of mass communication. Okay, so any 2 pictures of personal communication you will draw and any 2 pictures of mass communication you will draw, and you will do these 8 question and answers and fill in the blanks in your copies. So I hope you all have all understood the chapter very well. If you all have not understood anything, you all can come back to me and you all can ask from me, isn't it? When we have our queries classes or whatever, you all can ask. Don't worry, we are there to help you always. Okay, so for now, bye children and have a nice day. Thank you for listening, children.